Yeah.
Yeah, because I hate those boring interviews where they just ask boring ass questions. And I sit there and I listen to like the podcast when they interview the porn stars and shit. And I'll be like, y'all be asking them some dumb ass questions. So I'd rather have it a conversation than a bunch of questions. You feel me? So
Yeah.
make the fans enjoy it more. So how you doing today, beautiful?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I see the pictures don't do you justice. That smile, I swear.
Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
And how have your well since it is Tuesday? How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was awesome. Yeah, my weekend was good.
What did you do this weekend?
So this weekend was very family oriented. I was pretty
Okay.
boring this weekend. It wasn't an exciting porn star life.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, nothing wrong with that. You got to. Sometimes it's good to spend time with family and step away from the business for a little while. Just
Yeah,
get
yeah.
away for a little while. So now we're gonna begin here. When did you figure out you was a queen of spades?
So I met my husband back in '98,
Okay.
and we both shared fantasies of each other, like each other's fantasies. And he
Hmm.
traveled around a lot. He is 10 years my senior,
Okay.
and he was in the army and did a lot of stuff. And so he had fulfilled all of his fantasies pretty much by the time our relationship started.
Hmm.
I was pretty much in like a sexless 10-year marriage, and I'm a very
Ooh.
sexual woman. So it was hard. So I still had a lot of fantasies that I wanted to fulfill.
Hmm.
And one of the fantasies of mine was an interracial gangbang.
Ooh.
And so the day of my divorce, he had a big surprise for me. Yeah, I self represented and everything like that
Hmm.
in my divorce because he was trying to bankrupt me.
Oh
Uh,
God.
so it
Yeah,
was,
them divorces get ugly. Them divorces get real ugly, real
yeah,
fast too.
it was so ugly. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of stress from that day, and I had
Mm-hmm.
no idea what he had planned. And he surprised me with the Mendingo Club,
Mm-hmm.
and he had an interracial gangbang set up for me.
Wait, hold on.
And so,
For
and I
some,
didn't even know I was walking into that. We were in
oh my
Vegas.
God. Wait a second, hold on. People,
Yes.
she said the Mandingo Club. For some of my smokers that don't understand, because I know who these motherfuckers are. They are a
Yes.
group of black men who gangbangs and they film. You know what I'm saying? They're known in the industry. So you just didn't damn. So I
Yeah.
mean
So I was there,
I
and
heard
I
the old ad. Hold on. I heard the old adage: the best way to get over a man is to get under a man. But you got under a few men. So go ahead.
Yeah, that well, I got under and they got on top, and there was reverse and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff. And
Oh my
so
God.
that was my first night. The
Mm-hmm.
second night, so I was invited back uh, to have some one-on-one time with one of the performers. His name's Dre Strong, and we
Okay.
still have a really good relationship to this day. I actually flew out, like, gosh, how old is? I got a dog from him, a pit
Mm-hmm.
bull biscuit,
Okay.
and so I flew out to have some one-on-one time with him. Probably like I think like 9 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was really fun, and we shot some more content. But the next day, he actually invited me back, and then we filmed
Mm-hmm.
uh, after my very first, which I didn't even know. Uh, I was
Good.
even going to have a gangbang that
Good night. So
that
wait a second.
was
So this was
my
back in. This was back in '98.
and so I went back that morning after partying all night with my husband and one of our really good friends, which we kind of had a
Mm-hmm.
polyamorous relationship with for a while. And we went back, and then we filmed. and did lots of fun stuff. And then ironically, that actually won an award. That
Oh,
that one was an Avian People's Choice Award.
hold up. What year? And hold up. What year was this?
Babe,
2017.
It was 2017 People's Choice Award.
So within the same weekend, you got a gangbang, and you filmed your first porn scene, which actually got nominated.
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
And
well, it won. It won actually.
It won.
It won.
So it's no surprise why your ass ended up in porn. First shot, she wins the ABN, ladies and gentlemen. It took me 2 tries. No, it took me 2 tries to get nominated. I'm still trying to win one for my podcast. She won one straight out the box. So how did it feel that your first scene, the first porn scene that you ever did, which we're about to unpack in a second, won one of the biggest awards you could ever win in this business?
Well, I don't think I really understood, to be honest. I didn't really understand like the importance, but I definitely do now. But
you said he made the money, not me.
yeah, well, Mandingo did.
Bro, there you go. There you go. That shows a real businesswoman right there. She was like, hold up. Fuck the award. This motherfucker made the money.
Yes, he did. He did. He did make the money. That's my husband in the background.
Well, hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm awesome. How you doing?
I love any man that love watching his woman get railed, because that's me too. I love watching my woman get fucked, you know.
I love it too, buddy.
And look, I'll be mad if it's 8 inches. I need 10 inches myself. I need 10. I need her to take something bigger than me. You feel me? Make me feel good. Like, yeah, she took that easy. Got that. You know what I'm saying? So before we unpack her first shoot, hello, smokers, and welcome. And you know what time it is, time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know I'm Kevin Arthur Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star, your wonderful host. You know what it is. You know how, damn it, she's so good, she throwing me off. I'm sorry. See what beauty can do to a man. You know what I'm saying? And me being a brother, she built for brothers. But I digress. You can find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. 4 sponsors to tell you about. First one being eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, blusherotica.com. Plus, for you people that love candles, the Kinky Candle Company. As well as you people that need legal aid, legal advice, legal anything. Go holler at the Queen of Law herself, Metro Ferrari from the Queen City. Also, you can listen to me and find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com. Also at skyhawkafterdarktv.com, as well as the BGPLLC app. Now, I'm going to sit back and let this gorgeous, beautiful, MILF, hot, smoking hot wife that loves to wear cowboy hats, which, you know, I'm a country boy. I'm impartial to that. You feel what I'm saying? And she loves herself some guns, which means that she loves big dicks, because you can't like guns if you don't like big dicks. You feel me? Introduce herself. Tell me who you is, baby.
I'm QOSTiffy. I have QOSTiffy at Gmail. Well, I won't say my Gmail, but I'm QOSTiffy.com. I have my own website. I'm on Twitter. I'm on ManyVids. I am on, where else am I on? OnlyFans. My husband reads about me on Reddit. I'm on Reddit apparently. The latest thing that he told me that he read about me was they don't know if my boobs are real or not. So there's like controversy about that.
Oh my God. So is your boobs real or not? Let's end the controversy right now.
Well, I kind of feel like they are now, but yes. No, one of the things that I did for myself as a young person is I had to get some boobs. So I bought myself some boobs.
Well, to me, they look natural as fuck.
But they are, yes, but that was a big deal for me. I wanted them to look as natural as possible. So I had an awesome plastic surgeon.
Well, they're a beautiful set. I have seen them, and y'all need to go check them out. And Premium Smokers, we're gonna bring them on the Premium Smoke Room, but we'll get to that later on in the show. So now let's unpack that first shoot, because you already did the gangbang. You're coming in off of jump party night. And when did he tell you he wanted to film you?
Oh no, it was a surprise.
Oh, it was a surprise.
Right into the shoot house, right into Mandingo. All of the guys were ready. They were upstairs. Mm-hmm. And he goes, well, babe, I wanted to fulfill your fantasy. I know you've had a really stressful day representing yourself in court. Mm-hmm. And I thought this would be a really great way to unwind and have some fun.
Oh, my goodness. And how many guys was it?
How many? There were 5.
Okay, man, that's pretty good. And all of them had huge dicks, so you know how that works out.
Yeah.
And this was filmed, am I correct?
Yes, everything was filmed. Yeah.
So after you did the gangbang, then the next night you did a boy-girl scene, right? So
yeah, well, it included my husband too. So it was
a threesome.
Yeah. It progressed into a threesome.
Oh my goodness.
So that was actually the next morning. So I hadn't actually slept. I was on a massive high from that evening doing the gangbang to the morning of. And I literally, I think.
So you were dick drunk.
Minutes, I fell asleep, and my husband gets me up, and like we're in Vegas, so we can't sleep in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And we've been fucking like all night long. So he gets me up and he's like, come on, we gotta go. So not only did we have to shoot, but we had to check out of the hotel and go and meet up and shoot some more. It was fun.
So after you did that shoot, which of course you knocked it out the park. That's obvious because you won an award with it. Was it content? Was this content trade? Meaning that you got copies. Content. Okay, then. So now you got content.
Yep.
Now, how did you go about turning that into money? And how did you go about securing more shoots to continue?
Honestly, what I was in disbelief, and I just thought I was fulfilling a fantasy. It really didn't come to terms until well after I even got nominated. Like, and I was on Twitter, and it was mostly my husband. He was like, look, you're like look at it's on Twitter. Like, look at the amount of following, you have and stuff like that. So we didn't really, it's just our lifestyle. So we didn't really take it seriously for a long time. And then it just turned into, I started getting, I started getting, a lot of notice and people started reaching out on my Twitter page, and then it just built from there. And then, I actually started talking with Dreadsway, and because he, again, we always have this lifestyle, and he was coming over, and he was just part of our lifestyle too. And Dreadsway was like, no, you really gotta like get into this and start doing stuff with it. And then so I started getting a little bit more open on my Twitter page and stuff like that. And then it's crazy because then I started to have a lot of people reaching out because of the first video that got the People's Choice Award. And then it went from there. And so and so now, we have fun with it. I have fun with it. It's awesome. And it's great to be able to talk about the lifestyle and everything that comes with it, because, now I'm more serious about it. But it was fantasy, and it was, it's just like, it was who we are and how we lived our life. And, we were open with each other from day one. Like, we went on a honeymoon with my husband and I, and we immediately have, a threesome back at the hotel, and the guy didn't leave for like 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, and then brought his girlfriend back over because he was like, trying to, get her into what we were doing. So, yeah.
Oh my God! And did she join in?
It never progressed like that. She was kind of scared, but I mean, we played and we flirted, and we kissed, and made out and stuff. She tried on all my bikinis and stuff like that. We, and I, we're so open. We were just, naked all the time. It didn't matter. And we were in St. Thomas at that time, and so we were right on the beach, So we were, we had our own space. And so to do, whatever. So I mean, we had a good time, but yeah, no, he got all the fun.
Yeah.
Boyfriend got all the fun.
So the boyfriend got all the fun. Yeah, because I be hearing it sometimes when they do couple swap, the wife be a little disappointed because the husband ain't worth much, but the wife is hot.
Yeah, that's usually the case, unfortunately.
I be like that. That's why a lot of women don't like
I was trying to give her advice, I was like, you got a real winner here, you don't want one of those losers. Yeah, and my husband is he's super hot.
Yeah, because it's rare that you see a hot couple in the swinging lifestyle. It's usually the dude is the worst half, the wife is the better half. So it's usually the woman got to take one for the team.
Well, it's crazy. We're not a typical swinger couple because we don't really swing. We have done the swingers lifestyle and we have shared, but just like you said, I never got anything out of it, and I just got a lot of women trying to steal my man all the time. This is so awesome. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore because the sex sucks, in the lifestyle for me. Unless they were like unless just my husband and I vetted them. Because they, we had chemistry and they were good looking and, and we like hit it off, then it's just organically works, and that's how we've always done it. And it's always just happened too.
Yeah. Cause the beauty about swinging couples is y'all figure out what is the dynamic for y'all. Right. Some people don't go to swinger club. They might just deal with couples, or they'll go online and find themselves, a unicorn or a bull.
Right.
Period. So it's kind of, and some couples don't, some couples do one-on-ones by themselves without their husband. Some do, So it's called conversation and, finding out what works for the couple.
Exactly. And that's pretty much what has happened in our marriage. I mean, we started out in the lifestyle. We started dabbling. We've pretty much done everything, I think. Yeah, he's shaking his head yes. and now, and just like you said, I mean, if you have a very successful marriage and you also need to do it for yourself too. You need to be as truthful and honest for yourself, so that one, you don't let your partner down, and you also don't let yourself down, because then you're unfulfilled and you're going to be searching, and that's just not a good thing.
Yeah, but, and plus you got to have balance, because I always said this: if I can play, the wife got to have the option or the ability to play, even if she don't even take it. Period. And be willing to encourage her to take it. See, that's the other part of it.
Right. So. And the biggest thing is, I don't know how I got my unicorn, but he's encouraged me from day one, and he never gets jealous. It's crazy.
Oh no, because if you're in the lifestyle, you can't get jealous. It's stupid to be jealous. Jealousy happens because we're humans. Yeah. But how can I be jealous if I want her to get fucked? I'm like, the whole point is for her to be as nasty as fuck. I would be upset if I go in the bathroom with swing club and they're like, man, such and such, man, she don't suck dick. She wet. I go to my wife and be like, girl, if you don't fuck, look, I want you to be a complete slut tonight. I want you to deep throat everything. Fuck.
You and my husband get along really well.
I'm like, you're not gonna see it till, and you're not gonna embarrass me in this swingers club. People saying that your shit whack. No, you're representing me. Suck that dick, girl.
You throw it.
I like it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you go on really well.
So, but the other part of this, did you realize how much the porn life and the swinger lifestyle coincides? Because there's a lot of swinger couples that do porn.
No, I had no idea.
I don't dig it.
Yeah, and you know the swingers that and even the couples. I mean, we still have a really great relationship with the few of them, and we don't do the swaps anymore, but we actually are, you know, we have just this great chemistry and dialogue and everything like that. And they are like, they were totally freaked out about me being in porn. They thought it was hot, but they didn't want anybody to know that part about their lifestyle. They only wanted to have the control over, you know, of the information about them. So they were kind of scared. So I don't know. You probably you seem like you might have had a different experience than we did.
Well, I mean,
and he's the crazy one apparently.
Well, I met my ex now. Me and her were together for 20 years. I met her in porn. So, so it was kind of like, you know, I didn't have to convince anything of anybody. And I broke up with a girl because she wanted me to quit porn. I was like, I'm not giving my career. I'm making too much money with this shit.
Right.
You know, period. So now the other part of this is, did you realize how big the hot wife, the queen of spades,
no idea,
is in porn?
No clue. I was so clueless with everything. No idea. But but I did watch this super hot porno, and it was a hot wife, and it was this sensual it was so hot. Her husband dressed her, got her ready, made her all perfect, and then sent her off to go, you know, have a threesome with these two, you know, black guys, and they just used and abused her. And yeah, I can still come to that today.
Oh my God. And so yes, you sound like a female that comes a lot. So because I'm pretty sure you came a lot during that first gangbang. So
yes, I usually turn like flush whenever I'm coming. So it's apparent whenever I'm coming. And
oh, that is beautiful. See, now I know what to look for in the video.
Yeah, my husband just
now I know what to look for in the videos.
Apparently.
So now, when it comes to picking your male talent, how do y'all go about that? Because it's a difference between I'm picking somebody for the swinger lifestyle versus I'm picking somebody to film with. The criteria is a little different.
Yeah.
So how do y'all go about picking the guys y'all work with on camera?
So I work a lot with Cam on Bull Bang, and he is he is like a brother to me and a brother to my husband, and we have this really cool like chemistry. And so he's like, I've worked a lot with him, but through word of mouth and who he works with, a lot of times they'll reach out to me, and I get a lot of people that reach out to me, and then how I vet them, because you know, you just get a lot of reach out just in general, and everybody wants to be a content creator too. So you have to navigate that. You have to navigate, are they serious? Are they not? You have to do your research. You have to go to their pages. You have to say, you know, hey, you know, let me go see your work. Like, where are you on, you know, social media, on the internet? Who have you worked with? You can get I mean, it's just like a job too. You know, who have you worked with? Can I get references? You know? So stuff like that. Then I started, you know, and just like you and I, when you reached out, we started dialogue, and we started talking to them. And if I don't get any feedback about who they are, I take it to the next level and I set up like a FaceTime call and just do a one-on-one FaceTime call and see how it goes. See if we have chemistry, see if he is respectful. That's a huge thing for me is respect. And because there's been a lot of guys that I have turned down working with that were misogynistic and I mean, there's one thing to talk dirty to a girl, but it's another thing to think that they own you. And also to my husband. Like I get really turned off if men are disrespectful to my husband. I just cut them, I cut it off.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question: Are these content creators, or these content creators and professional guys? So people can understand.
Right.
Professional guys, they be in the
that's
business. They know how to talk to girls.
yes.
These content creators don't.
Yeah, no, you brought up a great point. That's the difference with amateur and professionals. Amateurs, I have worked with a lot of amateurs that are very professional, but that's where it comes to what I was talking about just a second ago, is the dialogue is super important and getting to know them. And if you have chemistry and if they can perform, like everybody might want to be in front of the camera, but if they can't get their dick hard, then that's not going to work out. But all of the professionals thus far that I've worked with that are, in the pro, they are the nicest, sweetest, like go above and beyond. And sometimes they have a bromance going on with my husband more than they are.
Cause we want to be cool with daddy, so daddy lets play with mommy.
Right? Exactly.
Hell yeah. Because I mean, don't get it twisted. Even with me, I have worked with ladies who have husbands and boyfriends. They came, they sat in on the shoot. Wasn't even a problem. Because to me, I rather for her to be as comfortable as possible so we can have a good scene. If him being in the room makes her fuck me so nastily that shit would sell, he can stay in the room all day. He can stay in the room all day. He'd be like, "You want me to leave?" No. Did you see how she sucked that dick? Would you hear? No. Sit right there. Don't move. Because I'm afraid she's going to lose you if you leave the room. I had girls do that before. Like the boyfriend left, they wasn't as nasty. Then when he came back, I let him sit. Oh, she got freaky than the motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, don't you move, buddy. Don't you
I think that's the difference between boyfriends and husbands too. Yeah, because boyfriends, they're gonna. And I've worked with actually, when I was shooting with the Flourish, my husband and I went to Vegas and we went to the shoot house that Jay had, and it was really awkward until until the girlfriend left. But they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and they both were shooting, and it was fine. But it was awkward between them, and there was jealousy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing. It's amazing that dynamic is there because y'all both in the business.
Yeah, well, it messes with the chemistry on film, and so it was just really easy. Again, that one of the guys that I appreciated because I didn't actually have to ask her to leave the room, nor would I. I might have would have said something to, the Flourish or even my husband. But the guy that I was working with, because he was so professional, he was so great, and he just went up to her and was just like, "Hey, I need some space,"
Oh yeah, because even to when Tisha used to shoot, I didn't have to step out of the room. I stepped out of the room, and because I'm male talent also, so if I did it out of professional courtesy for that male talent, because not every male talent can work well with the husband or boyfriend in the room, which is funny as fuck. But I digress because I'm more about let's go ahead and get this scene, babe. Fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll get over it. Period. Even though I did have fun watching her shoot a paid scene that she did for Big Butts magazine. That was fun to watch. I enjoyed that a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. That was great. So we already know you do gangbangs. Do we do anal?
I have. However, I have a caveat.
Go ahead.
Um, so yeah, I did. He was a pro footballer. And he broke my butthole. My butthole. So I did. I stopped doing anal. Um, and then I love anal. It feels so good too. It's actually a lot of times better than my pussy.
See, y'all ought to holler at Rebel Rider so she can give you some tips.
Probably.
Yeah,
But
because she did 100 men in all three holes. So yeah,
I've
she can
been
give you some
airtight,
tips.
and I recently did it, but I don't do it all the time because I'm scared sometimes, unless I'm just so horny I can't help it.
Yeah, no, I can understand because a ripped butthole, it takes a while for it to heal. And you know what I'm saying? I ripped one by mistake, but it wasn't, we were missionary. And I don't know how the hell I ended up ripping. But shit, yeah, she bounced right back the next day. We went back to it. So I had to give her props.
Well,
But
good.
the
It's
key with people don't understand that anal, one, in order to do it on camera, you need to be prepped. Because a lot of people don't understand the prep behind it. Because
yeah,
it helps loosen the ass. Because when you talk about filming, we ain't got enough time to be filming shit around sometimes.
no,
And two, I always tell females, if it's something you don't normally do and do a lot, don't
right.
do it on camera. Because it's not gonna translate well. You know, if I had a girl say this, well, I want to do anal, we'll try this shit off camera first.
Yeah. Well,
Because
no.
I don't want to be sitting here trying. Go ahead.
If I work with any professional or even, I mean, like this is just my game plan. Even when I'm doing, amateur stuff or lifestyle stuff, it's just how I operate. I want to get to know them. I want to know the do's and don'ts, or else then it's not going to come across as authentic.
No.
And and that my husband and I, all of our porn is completely authentic. So maybe it's a little bit different, but even when I was doing the pro shoots, I just established a rule for myself, which was I just go up to them. I mean, this is pretty much how everybody does it. Everybody always makes out and like figures out like where to go from there. And then I establish, like, well, what are you into and the do's and don'ts. And if it doesn't come up with me, a lot of the guys already automatically go there too. So I don't even have to ask to, what they do. But it's a learning if you start and you haven't actually gone through that.
So now, are we into BDSM, bondage, spankings, any of that?
Yes.
See, she smiled. That let me know she was into it. As soon as I said spanking.
Yeah. So I'm in my room right now, and this is where I do a lot of my shooting. If I'm hosting or on site, we have a fireplace, and it's a big display in front of the bed, and it has paddles, and it has bondage, and it has rope, and it has butt plugs, and collars, and obviously dildos. What else are you?
Chains.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we have chains. So my husband's a civil engineer and he likes to build things. So he builds me sex toys. Like he built me. Here, I'll go off camera and I'll grab you my spreader.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And once you go off camera, we will be bringing her to the Premium Smoke Room. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 4 wonderful hosts. It gets more candid, gets more provocative, gets more crazy, gets more wilder. The tits pop out. Dildos do pop out. You won't know unless you subscribe. I love them things.
So he built this from scratch. This is that. But they have this hooks up to the chains and behind the bed, and we have chains behind the bed for arms, and then we have chains in front of the bed for legs in our bed. So
I hate I'm retired. Why? Where were these women at when I was active? Where were these women at when I was active, people? You know, I always wanted to shoot a scene with one of them.
Well,
Cause I did.
we're still looking. We're still looking to advertise this.
Oh my God, he can make a couple of them and sell them. I'm just saying, for real out this piece. So shoot. So have you done any BDSM scenes?
I've done a masked gangbang
Mm,
with the bull bang, and it was our idea. So yeah, it's a and it was one of my fantasies too. So we ordered this mask from France, and it took like a 2 months just to get there. So we had to keep moving back the shoot time, and to this day probably the most erotic, sensual experience I've had
mm,
and really freeing too because this thing was built, it was black out of
yeah.
latex and again it's masking bang on my site QOSTiffy.com.
Mm,
Go there, check it out. It's I left all the behind the scenes footage. It's almost 3 hours long,
mm,
and it's awesome. And it was so funny because I was getting off because I love being asphyxiated,
yeah.
and I was getting off on the fact that the nose holes were so small because it didn't have a mouth
Yeah.
and no eyes; it just had nose holes. It would keep sticking to my nose,
Yeah.
and so I had to pull it just so that I could breathe.
Hold on, how are you able to suck dick? You had to pull the mask up.
No, well, did I suck dick? I probably did.
Mm,
I can't
you
even
probably
remember.
had to
I went
because
somewhere else that whole shoot. It was awesome.
only I can see that can go off without you sucking dick if y'all had a fluffer to get them already hard because not every dude can just walk in hard. Like me, I can eat the pussy be hard and she ain't got to suck the dick.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem.
You know what I'm saying? Now them dudes probably walked in hard, saw that booty and was like, yes. Some motherfuckers just be ready for it though. so how often do you film to keep up with your updates?
Not as often as I should.
Mm,
Well, we have 5 kids collectively. 4 of them live in the home.
okay.
So shooting, I go back and forth between being super mom
Mm,
and slut. So and so I shoot. I've been taking like some time off, but when I was shooting, I would shoot like every week,
mm,
um, two two times a week, and right now, I shoot probably like 2 times a month,
mm.
the last few months. So
Well, shoot. Well, I always say quality over quantity anyway. That the more quality the scene is, the less you got to worry about shooting as much. You know,
yeah,
period. And it shows with the sales a lot
the
of times.
hardest, well, the hardest thing too is we have so many videos we still have that we
Mm-hmm.
haven't even edited yet. So editing for us is like the biggest issue. We have a lot of content that needs to go out. We just need to edit.
Don't that sound familiar, people? What everybody be saying on the show? I got so many scenes, I gotta edit them. Yeah, people, the editing is the pain in the ass part of
Oh,
this.
it's
If,
so bad.
if, if all we had to do was film and not edit shit, that's why I used to
Oh,
love shooting the
oh
scene straight through.
gosh.
I love straight through scenes where there's no stopping, no breaks. I
Yes.
ain't got to edit shit.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Because then you're just like post, post, post.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's the ones where I pop, she done maybe pop a little quicker, and I got to move the pop to the end, and I got to situate every damn thing and shit. Or the ones where the audio is off, so now I got to move the audio so it can be on time. People don't realize the hell you got to go through with editing.
Yeah. And that for us has been like a huge learning curve. It's always a learning curve.
Mhm.
So
No doubt. So now, because I know y'all swingers and everything, and you got into porn.
Yeah.
How much did your personal sex life had to change to chase this dream?
Not at all.
You sure about that? Because the reason why I say that, this thing called TTS, babe. So you just can't, we can't go to the swinger club and fuck Tom, Dick, and Harry anymore because we got to worry about a TTS test, worry about staying clean and
Oh,
being able, you get what I'm
I
saying?
get that. Well, that's always been a priority for us.
Mm-hmm.
Being healthy and staying clean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, actually, the reason why I didn't shoot the last 2 weeks is because of just that reason.
Mm-hmm.
The guys didn't get tested, and I just said I don't shoot unless you get tested. And and then they were supposed to reach out. One wanted to reschedule for this past Sunday, and I just put it on them because that's what you have to do. I mean, if they don't have enough respect to get tested, then I don't necessarily want to shoot with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said, he was very apologetic, whatever. And I just said, hey, if you get tested, reach out on Sunday, and then we'll schedule a shoot for Sunday. But he never followed through. I mean,
because part of this is
flaky people.
Yeah, part of this is being tested is an investment. It's no different than buying an outfit. It's no different than buying a camera.
Yeah,
it's an investment.
Yeah, you gotta and I know we have a 14-day policy in the industry, but if I have sex with somebody, I'll go get tested like within 1 to 3 days. Yeah. And I don't shoot with anybody until I'm tested,
Yeah.
So that's just, that's my own personal thing that I do. That's a big deal.
Well, shoot, because when you think about it, so people can understand this, when you take TTS, you take Empower. If you come up positive, everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, y'all in a good era, because back in my day, we didn't give a fuck if it was chlamydia. Your career was done. If you came up early, nobody would shoot with you, would not touch you with a 10-foot pole. Now, these motherfuckers can go positive on 4 tests within their career and they still shoot.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's a different era. Not
good.
My era.
Yes. Well, I was just gonna say, because my husband and I have talked about this too. I think the good part that's different between your era and the era that we're in now is everything is treatable, and even HIV is preventable. If you get the right treatment for it. So taking your health in your own hands and making sure that you're doing your due diligence, and especially, God forbid, you don't want to be responsible to get anybody still, even though it's treatable, another STD. And
because once that test go negative, everybody you shot with, damn near, and everyone they shot with got to go back, and the industry shuts down. We're talking about billions, not millions, ladies and gentlemen. Billions are lost within a couple of days because how many shoots had to shut down, be pushed back.
Absolutely.
So, but that's the business that we in, though. That's why we call professionals. Difference between porn stars and content creators. Period. That's why I say iron sharpens iron. So now with you, because I know you said that y'all pretty much always said the best stories is real life, our lives. You know what I'm saying? Especially for porn or what have you.
Yeah.
So how do you create the fantasy at the same time giving them the realness of what you do? Because our business is based off of fantasy. As much as people want to see it talk about reality,
right?
No, because let's be honest, sex is probably 3 positions: maintenance, blowjob. That means it's probably ain't gonna be as sloppy as nasty. Doggy style and missionary, depending upon how she's feeling. So they come to us to see a fantasy, no matter how real we try to make it. You feel me? So how do you create the fantasy?
Well, that's where the amateur porn comes in, and I even have people that reach out to me that because we do the lifestyle, They reach out and we're into them. And I say, well, if you want to come over, we're going to film it. But it's going to still be authentic, but I'll have them sign a waiver. I'll have them sign a waiver and we film it. But as long as they know that they give their permission, for me to
But see, y'all just don't. But you just don't start the scene with him eating the pussy, you sucking the dick. Y'all have a little, something that precedes the fucking. Am I correct?
Well, it depends. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes, we don't get the camera on right away and we just start off wherever it is. Sometimes we'll have the camera all set up and the camera, well, it'll just document like maybe the having cocktails and talking, a lot of times
because
I trash talk and
because the reason why I say that, because a lot of people like to see a setup before the sex, period. And to me, your story is the best setup. It could be you pretending like you calling him, he's coming over. You know what I'm saying? You looking online, because to me, a lot of swinging females who want to do porn, but her husband, even though they swing, they may not be into it, might be by curiosity to you. Plus, on top of that, it's a great story because that's every man's fantasy is to have a female hit him up, say, "Yo, I need some of that dick. Come over here." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. Especially a dude like me that's in the swinging lifestyle. Yeah, let a hot wife call me. Yo, me and my husband want you to come over so I can fuck you. I'm there.
Well, I was just gonna say sometimes it's kind of funny because they, some of the people that we play with, they know what I do, and sometimes they're like, "No, I don't want to film it," and if not, if I only put stuff on that people are consensual, and then the questions are, well, do you want your face shown, or certain tattoos or something? Do you want to cover them up? If they are not comfortable showing their face. So, but I've had some people that are like, no, I'm not comfortable. Like, don't shoot me. And then randomly in the middle of the week, I'll get these text messages that are like, I just want to fuck you so bad. You can film it. It doesn't matter. They're going to watch it. And then they'll send me dick pics.
No, I'm going to tell you what I find funny. It's kind of like everybody wants to be a porn star. Especially this era and age. Because I talk about all the time how the females dressing now. They wearing stripper clothes to the club now. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures. The guys think they can do this now thanks to Jimmy Smack and social media or what have you. And so it's funny to me. Yeah, it's funny to me just like a dude to sit there and say, well, I wear a mask. But dude, you got tattoos, everybody gonna know. I have ladies that blur their face, right? I'd be like, you do realize that there's people that will recognize you even though your face is blurred. This ain't the 1980s where you might can get away with not being found out.
I recognize that pussy anywhere.
Yeah, because I've talked to shouts out to Soccer Mom. She said she got laid off with released from her job because they found out. And I said, you do realize you only blurred your eyes. So there we go. But to me, if you don't get in this business, there's no need to hide your face because the face makes the money. And two, why are you ashamed of something that makes you money?
Well, another thing, why would you be ashamed? How did we get here? How did everyone get here on this planet? Somebody had to fuck. That's how we all are here.
Yeah, and mama swallowed a couple babies for it before she had you. You know what I'm saying? So, but
probably did a lot more before she had you.
Yeah, but see, I think too. That's why I say older women, the hot wives, because they're all in their late 30s and 40s. They have greater success in this business than young girls because y'all lost something a long time ago that them young girls still got: shame.
Yeah.
You cannot be shamed walking to this business because you're not going to make money. You're not going to progress. You're more concerned about everybody else finding out that your ass making money.
That's very true.
Period. I'm like, shit, I love my job. I'm like, what? I get paid to fuck.
Yes.
and y'all like watching it. That's the best job in the goddamn world. I'm sorry. I miss it sometimes. It's just the talented day and age
I
and
get
the
you. I
attitude.
miss you all the time.
Yeah, I be like, but don't get it twisted though. I plan to indulge in the swinger lifestyle though, no matter what though. You feel me? So because y'all film and y'all swing or what have you,
Yeah.
how much has porn opened you sexually? Because remember, you came out of a marriage that was sexless. You feel me?
Yeah, but it wasn't. He wasn't the only guy that I've ever slept with before.
Mm.
So
Oh no! I know that it's good. No, don't get it twisted.
yeah.
You know how many women I talk to that get into swinging and porn after a sexless marriage and horrible divorce? Damn near 90%.
Yeah. Well, it's a need. You gotta itch. That's great. You gotta
Yeah.
if you have itch, you gotta itch it.
Yeah.
No, and having it built up out of having sex. I mean, it's just like torture. I mean, it's a basic necessity.
Yeah.
But how much did it change our marriage? Honestly, it didn't change our marriage because all I knew was exploration from the very beginning. So, again, like porn has been obviously since I started out the day we were married, doing it. Well, not the day that we were married, but the day of my divorce ex, we were doing an interracial gangbang. And that was like, we both wanted to know each other's fantasies when we first got together. And so, and again, like I know so much about what he's experienced, and I loved all of his stories.
So I just walked into a good part. Hi.
And
I can't wait to meet him. I cannot wait to meet him. We got to have drinks.
I told you, everybody that interacts with me falls in love with my husband.
Yeah, because
cool. Yeah,
it's your podcast. Can I say hi?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
All right. So I walked into a good part. Hey, where am I at? Hey, let's meet you. What's your name? I got some gray hair, which you got a lot more though.
I'm all white. You still got a little bit of your salt and gray.
Yeah, I told my wife I'm gonna gray the rest because I got this fucked up. I don't like.
Yeah, I hate that part. I'm like, I just ran for the whole thing to be white. God dang.
Yeah, me too.
This part had me looking like I got no hair on my lip.
Yeah, I agree.
He's so worried about that. It's so hot and sexy. I love it great.
So,
but he really wants me to take him to my my hairstylist.
I'm gonna pay somebody to do what you got.
We can get it all dyed and stuff.
I'm gonna pay somebody to get rid of this shit, so I look like you. I walked into a good part, so hey, I'll let you guys get Hey, everybody.
Yeah, that is the husband, a man after my own heart.
I'm still here. Hey, I'll let you guys peace out, but I did walk in. I was checking in, got her a drink.
No doubt. Oh, don't worry. Because the next time I have the smoking lounge, after the premium smoke room, I'm gonna have you on the show with her. So
yeah,
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
She's always prepared. She's got the important life.
Oh shit! I wish I had me some. I ain't had none today. That was yesterday, not today. Oh my goodness. So man.
Just wanted to say hi.
Thank you.
It is obviously a favorite story of ours.
see that I told people, stop thinking that we can't find love in this business. You foolish. So.
Most
definitely. So I done held this lady up here for an hour.
Doing it for again. We met on Tinder, and his Tinder page was, I'm way more fun than your last boyfriend, and my Tinder page was, I just want to have fun.
See, there you go, perfect match. So people, we at the end of another wonderful Smokers Lounge. And I got to ask Miss Tiffy the $1 million question. Miss Tiffy, can I call you a smoke buddy?
A smoke lay?
Smoke buddy. Smoke lady. Yeah. She thinking dirty. She said smoke lady.
Well, come on, of course. I was like, what's a smoke lay? I have not heard
Oh,
that one before.
no. Well, a smoke lay to me is me fucking you while smoking a blunt. That's a smoke lay. But
I don't know. That could be fun.
yeah. I ate the pussy, pass you the blunt. You suck the dick, pass me the blunt. There you go. So with that being said, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes, I'm a smoke buddy.
See, y'all heard
It's
it,
a
people. She'll be
pleasure.
no doubt. Y'all heard it. She'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge. And for my premium smokers, she's coming. And I don't mean orgasm neither. Which she might come on the show. I don't know. But you got to subscribe to find out. The Premium Smoke Room on Loyal Fans. Only on Loyal Fans. I'm talking about five premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 4 sexy hostesses that you're going to fall in love with. And it gets more candid, more provocative, more unpredictable, more crazy, more wild. But dildos might pop out. Tits will pop out, hopefully. And the conversation gets even more saucier. So I suggest you subscribe. And if you want to see me at work, you can go over to the Triple X store and see me putting that work, giving them ladies that work. You feel me? So you can see that my 15 years, I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to this business. So, and also, for my people on Spotify, I haven't forgot about you neither. And thank you for subscribing. Savage Smoke, where I talk to the industry's top male talents. We give you that real smoke from a male perspective about this business. Plus, over 400 episodes ranging from limited podcast series that I've done in the past and premium smoke podcast episodes that are not on Loyal Fans. Plus some other special stuff that I put up there just for my Spotify users. So whether it's the Premium Smoke Room or Savage Smoke, please subscribe to the Smokers Lounge. Now, with that being said, Miss Tiffy, tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby.
Well, you can go to my QOSTiffy.com, my many vids, and my OnlyFans, and my loyal fans. And I would love it if you went to QOSTiffy.com. You can see everything and how it all started. And my many vids have a lot of good response.
I'm pretty sure because I love many vids too. It's one of the things that pay me.
But QOSTiffy.com definitely.
Oh yeah. And we definitely next time we get into that, we're gonna discuss sites and all that. So with that being said, people, what have we learned today? Well, we learned that a lot of females are in sexist marriages, and when they get divorced, they find swinging in porn. Also, y'all need to stop thinking that because you do porn or because you do sex work, you can't find love. That's a lie. There's people that would accept you for who you are. It's called unconditional love. That means I love you unconditionally, no matter what you do and who you are. My mama said a woman should always get respect no matter what she does, because her profession should not be a telltale whether or not you should respect her as a woman or not. And 2, a man who enjoys watching his woman have sex doesn't make him weak. Actually, it makes him more secure in the relationship than you straight traditional motherfuckers who get jealous when your woman say a dude is cute. So that what y'all learned. The world ain't what it is, people. It's changing, and we need to learn to change with it and accept it. You feel me? See, that's why our kids is going to be way more open sexually than us, because we are learning to be open. We're learning to embrace our sexuality, not run from it, not hide it, not be scared of it. Now, with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every damn day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Tiffy.
Bye. Please visit QSTiffy.com. Many vids, my OnlyFans page. I love all of you for listening to this beautiful human. I've thoroughly enjoyed our conversation, and I can't wait to have many more. All right.
For sure. Deuces, people. Smoke this over.